Death of ODI cricket. Death of Test cricket. T20s are all they care for. More bouncers, no bouncers, pink balls, heavy bats. The big three want it all. Change the rules. Don't change the rules. Leave the game alone. Or not. Maybe, just maybe, it's worth thinking about what might make the game we love so much just that bit better in 2015.
I'd love to see a couple of the associates do well, because without that the World Cup is in danger of becoming a closed shop.
I want the authorities to strike a balance between bat and ball and perhaps start with regulating bat sizes.
I don't know how far this is feasible, but maybe during World Cup years we could have an IPL, a break for tournaments like the IPL, because the fans reach a saturation point.
I think it is high time women's cricket also has a youth World Cup, maybe not under 19 but under 23, so that the gap between senior cricket and junior cricket is closed.
When selectors pick squads, there are a lot of unanswered questions because they just send out media releases. So I think it's high time that they actually start explaining the inclusion and exclusion of players.
I hope they do away with this idea of the proposed day-night test cricket, and especially the ball that is supposed to be used for it, the ping ball. It still needs a lot of work to go into it before it can match up to the standards of the traditional red ball.
The commentary the last few years has been really banal. So I would like to see some insightful and incisive commentary like the likes of Richie Benaud and Bill Lawry.
I think the two-test series needs to be done away with because it's a sort of meaningless format. It could be tied at the end of it. So you should have at least a minimum of 3 tests.
You might like the IPL, you might not like the IPL, but you can't really deny that it's a fantastic format, especially for the fans, and it really desperately needs to be cleaned up. The sooner, the better.
I hope for better stadium facilities. I wish that BCCI wouldn't take its spectators for granted and provide better restrooms, better refreshments and definitely better seating.
I would like to see this concept of a one-off T20 international scrap because it doesn't make sense to me. What we could instead have is a minimum of 3 matches when 2 teams face, or if that's not possible, then limit T20Is to only the World T20.
I think the BCCI does a great job of organizing a massive tournament like the Ranji Trophy. I'd just like some of the information of that organization to percolate through to the general public.
A lot of cricket terms have really gimmicky names these days. I'd like for it to be called a 6, not a something or the other maximum.